Right, welcome everybody to the replay. Wait a few minutes and see who hops on and joins us.
Hey, there you are.
Not any takers yet?
Not yet.
But I'm going to keep the heat on until we do. Anybody love us tonight? Oh, there we go. Hi, Stephanie.
Hey. First one.
First one. Awesome. Can you hear us okay? I got the purple panda sitting on the console next to me.
We got 3 people watching.
Cool. I show 4. Yep. So, can anybody guess where we're at and who I'm with? We got a yes. A yes to hearing where we're at or who I'm with. I know I asked a lot of questions all at once there.
I'll give you a hint. It's me.
That's a good hint. Hi, Ashley. Welcome. Okay. Yes, I can hear you. Perfect. All right. Because, we got the big bad diesel running, so. Nice voice, Matt. Okay, that's number 2. Now you know where we're at.
What can I say? I got a face for radio.
There's Coal Cracker. What's going on, brother?
Hey, Chris, how you doing?
You figured out how to use the chat. That's good. That's a plus.
Sheila says, Bridge in Allentown. Nope.
No,
not Allentown.
I'm a little over 2 hours away from south of Allentown. Different river, too.
Yeah. I give you a hint. It's one of my favorite places to come. Done a lot of videos based on this river.
And I've driven over the farther bridge. You can kind of see headlights off in the distance underneath the first arch.
Hey, Nick's.
Nick's crossing. What's going on? I am up the creek, and I do not have a paddle.
There's some oars over there by that shack.
Yeah, we saw some oars, so we can probably go quick grab those. Yeah, we're all slowly learning Coal Cracker. That's just how life is.
Nope, not Philly.
Nope. Little west from that.
We're more in my neck of the woods. Although even though I'm an hour from my house from here.
Yeah. Nah, you couldn't pay me enough to go to Philly. There's Theodore. What's up? Central California. We're kind of sort of central Pennsylvania at the moment.
Yeah.
South Central.
I think Sheila got a Susquehanna River. Yes, this is the Susquehanna.
Ding, 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 ding. Yes.
You can probably kill the heat, RJ. I'm playing. I'm pretty comfy.
Okay, now it got quiet. No more growling diesel. Somebody's asking you how you doing.
Oh, it's taking a...
How you doing?
I'm doing good, Chris. And Nick's got it. Yes, we are in Columbia, Pennsylvania.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, what you're looking at right in front of us is the Route 462. It's the this is the Veterans Memorial Bridge. And then the one in the very background is the Wrights Ferry Bridge, which is Route 30.
Pittsburgh, yeah, I'd go to Pittsburgh before Philly again.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, you can spin it around.
I'm actually gonna
zoom in.
Yeah, see if we can zoom in on the. So if you, if you look.
Those headlights in the background there.
Through the arch, and that's actually the glare of the post light. But if you look through the arch, right there to the left of the screen, that is a pillar from the former covered bridge that went across here. And Matt didn't know this, but I know from crossing the other bridge further in the distance with the headlights on it, that I've clocked that bridge at exactly 1 mile. So this crossing is roughly a mile from bank to bank. Going for a swim. Let me think about that. How about no?
Then is this a stakeout? Yeah.
Yeah, we're staking out the bridge. It's doing criminal activities.
Yeah. Yeah. Same. Hey, I've never been to the what do you call it? The little the gift shops there, or the antique stores there. But yeah, across the river there's a restaurant, the John Wright restaurant. I've eaten there once before, years ago. And then there's the Burning Bridge Tavern, which is right on 462. It's supposed to be pretty good.
May have to come down and check that out sometime. Yeah, this is about a 2-hour drive for me to come down here. But obviously Matt's not the only one that I know down here. I also have a friend who I deal with tractors, and some other people from the tractor club that I technically don't belong to anymore because I didn't pay my dues last year. Yeah. I've been down here quite a few times.
Yeah. Hey, Pyro.
There's Pyro. Yes, it's been a while since I've done a live stream. I figured I'd pop in quick and give you guys a little bit of a live stream. Here, let's... There you go. Now you can look at our ugliness. He's over there like, speak for yourself.
I'm gorgeous.
Ah!
Hey, there's Laura. Hi, Laura.
Oh, you're done work now, aren't you? That's right, you think she worked till 5. Yeah, she's done work. Unless she got stuck there.
Yeah, Pyro. No, Pyro, we're in Columbia, Pennsylvania, in Lancaster County.
Harrisburg's that way.
Yep. We were close to Harrisburg.
Yeah.
Close-ish to Harrisburg.
Yeah. So you have to look for, I did 2 videos today. You did how many today?
I did 2, yep.
You did 2. Mm-hmm. So look for 2 videos coming in the near future from the both of us from what we did today. Scary monsters.
Hey, Cynthia, how you doing? Hey, David.
Hello, David. How are you?
What?
That's Alice. My little beanbag stuffed dog that sits on my dash. That Alan's daughter named Alice.
Yeah, we had a good. Yeah, we had a good
mascot.
Yeah, we had a good time today, Cynthia. After our first videos, once we were finished, we went down to Marco's, a little pizza place up 441 that I'm starting to become a regular there. Anytime I'm in Lancaster and I decide to go to lunch, that's where I go. Nice little local place.
So apparently we missed Pyro by a day.
Oh, I just see that, yeah.
At the moment, we're trying to stay warm, David. It's cold and windy right in this section, by the river. Down by the river, being a motivational speaker and all. Except I don't have a van. The minion strapped to your headrest. Nice. Looks like he's sitting on your shoulder. Nice. I like that. I did have the minions. I had 2 of the minions in here on the dash for a little bit, but they were just, too tall and hard to see around, so I took them back out.
And Nick's, I know Nick's is pretty close. Where in York County, Nick's?
Probably in the car behind us with its headlights on. Stalker!
Standing outside the truck and he's mad.
You think I'm kidding? There's a car behind us with its headlights on. This big open parking lot, and they're right behind us.
It's like going to a movie theater after a movie's been out for a while and sitting right next to the one person that's in the theater.
Right? Are you growing a beard?
This is usually what I always keep.
Thanks, Ashley. You too. Thanks for stopping in.
Take care, Ash.
Shrewsbury. Okay, yeah, I got Glenrock.
Oh, yeah. Yep, I'm not too far from there.
What the heck?
To your left, there kids riding their bike.
Oh. I thought they said, Matt.
And now there's a car over. God, we're being like...
Yeah, my friend, my tractor friend, he's in the Shrewsbury area.
Yeah, I'm not too far. I'm maybe 20, 25 minutes from Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury.
Undercover cop.
Oh, wait, is that? Yes, that is me.
That it is.
Yeah. Yeah, earlier in the week, I asked RJ, I was like, what are you doing Saturday? And I had no plans today, so I was like, yeah, let's get together, and if you want to come down my way, I'll meet you out in Lancaster. But I won't give away where we were at today until the videos come out.
I'll give you a hint. It's another one of his favorite places to go.
Mm-hmm. Been there 3 times in less than a year.
He has a lot of favorite places.
A lot of walking.
To go.
Yep, a lot of walking.
Yeah, my feet are killing me. My feet, my legs, my hips. But it's worth it to bring good quality, real entertainment to you guys.
The pizza store.
They ran the train down the street. Well, they got street running down here. Nice.
Check your vehicle for tracking devices.
Ah, found it. Oh, that's a tripod. Never mind.
Same to you, Pyro.
Aha! It's disguised as a bottle of water.
It says Northern Central Railroad runs New Freedom to York.
Okay.
Yeah, New Freedom, that's down in Maryland, I think.
No, that's still PA.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That's actually more of where my friend is New Freedom.
That's right.
He's not in Shrewsbury. He's outskirts, so he's New Freedom. Nix is leaving. Bye, Nix. 10-foot whip on the bumper. What 10-foot whip on the bumper? I got like a 1.5 foot whip on the roof for my scanner. It's like that long. I haven't put all the other whips on yet. That'd be funny. Have that, put the tennis ball on there so it doesn't hit against the metal. Could do that. Old Wilson 40. Had one of those on my Toyota pickup years ago. I had that on the back bumper with the tennis ball so it wouldn't hit above the taillight and not scratch the paint. You go around a corner too fast, it would go go out in the next lane.
Oh, we just love to have fun, Nick. So I think whenever we all get together, it's a great time. And we're goofy.
Laughing is good therapy. Definitely.
You're never too old to be goofy.
That's right. And I'll never outgrow goofiness. I'll probably be in a nursing home somewhere. I'll probably still be
I'll
goofy.
be worse in a nursing home.
Yeah, right?
Hey, Caroline.
Oh, yeah, definitely, Pyro. He needs subs. Helps bring his sub count up.
Yeah, I've been doing this for about, it'll be 4 years this April. I've been doing YouTube.
That's what it's all about? What are we doing, a hokey pokey now?
Dun, 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 dun.
Hey! Yeah, this is just a little impromptu, random... Let's do a live stream.
Yeah. Sometimes they're the best,
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
definitely. I already got 20 viewers. So.
some of my best videos have been ones where I literally wake up and said, you know what, I'm going to go film today. With not making any plans.
Well, yeah, I'll probably be the funniest guy in the funeral home, too. Once I get there, because I'll be late,
RJ's late for bingo again.
No, I just meant I'll be late for my own funeral. Where is he? He can never be on time. That'd be funny, too, is if that actually did happen and it was like, stuck in traffic or something. Oh, I laugh at myself all the time.
Mm-hmm. One for one.
All for one? Three Musketeers? No trains today.
Now, when we walked down the part of the, I'll let you in a little clue. We did walk along a rail trail, but the lights that we saw, they were red on both, the top and the
both
bottom
directions
light
too.
were red. So I'm not sure, but usually when I come to this area right here in Columbia, there's a little coffee shop over here that I like to go to, and I've caught trains here multiple times. So I don't know if they just run during the week and not on the weekend. I'm not sure.
They're fair weather trains. They only run when it's nice out. Well, if no trains, what were we doing?
A lot of walking.
A lot of walking, yeah. Looking at tracks, wishing there was a train. Is that you or me?
That was my stomach. That was the Yingling processing through.
Gotcha. Yeah, the Christmas light drives were definitely a lot of fun.
Where'd you get this holder, by the way?
Five Below. Actually, that one came from JP Videos.
Okay.
But he got it from Five Below.
Gotcha. I'll have to look at that because
the three before it I got from Five Below. One trick that you learn with these things is put it on the windshield and leave it there.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you get like 2 months out of it and it's trash.
Mm-hmm.
Because the suction cup thing.
Yeah, I've had
it breaks and then.
Well, because I'd like to do. I have Prism on my phone too, and I'd like to do live streams at the battlefield and do drive streams through Gettysburg because I'm only About 45 minutes from Gettysburg.
Yeah, probably coal cracker, but the tracks are over behind us, so we're not really paying attention to it anyway.
Yeah.
We're looking at a bridge in the dark.
Why not?
Yeah. This is with that one glaring light dead smack in the front of us. It is a cool bridge, though, especially at night.
Yeah.
With those lights going across it. Hi, Julie. Welcome.
Hey, Julie. Crazy glue. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, Chris, I can't do that with my my vans because they are company vehicles. I don't think my boss would like that too much if I super glued a mount to my windshield.
Well, I know the mount that they got to replace these.
Mm-hmm.
I think he said he got it at Walmart. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna look into that too, because that suction cup that's on that thing will pull the glass out of the car before it comes off. It's just he has trouble keeping the phone in it.
Yeah.
But actually, no, I'm sorry. That's not the problem he was having with that. The problem he was having with that is he can't put it sideways like I have this one.
Right. Only vertical.
And the way that the holder is, it blocks the camera. So, because it's like a universal one that you can fit different size phones in.
Well, hello, Elaine. We're not too far from Harrisburg. Maybe about 30 minutes.
Yeah, we saw 2 planes fly out of the airport today.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that really shows you how little people are traveling by air right now.
Yeah.
And
it's
those
cheap, though.
Two planes were probably, 2 hours apart?
Yeah, and they weren't even like jumbo jet. They were more like private jets, like the private Lear jets, the twin engine. Probably going to Disney.
No, vent mount wouldn't work in here for drive streams. You'd only be able to see us, because where my vents are, they're like right there. So that would mean you'd be right here.
Yeah.
Or if I went like that, you'd be right here. So, vent mount definitely would not work.
I might just go to Five Below, get that one, give it a try, see how it works.
Yeah, like I said, as long as you leave it, because the problems that I was having with the ones that I had before was I was switching it from truck to truck to truck to truck to truck.
Right.
So it was constantly on and off, on and off. That there's a spring in there and a little plastic piece in there that when you release this latch right here, it would, I forgot we're still in front view, it snaps inside and then the suction cup just comes out. And it's like, trash. I have 3 of the holder parts.
Right.
In fact, there's one in the glove box. I think. Yeah, right here. My blue one. From my last one. Because that part lasts. The part that goes to the windshield doesn't. Let's not get into that.
Yeah.
Please. I have so many thoughts in my head about that. I just really don't want to share.
Yeah, Elaine, I've been up and down the this river, a lot of different places. I love it.
A light blue squishy thing that sticks to the dash and rotates, good for a drive stream.
Also Five Below. Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
Made in China, probably. Yeah, definitely from what I've seen just from today, there's some pretty nice views along the river here. You can only imagine continuing up or going down. I know I've been across the dam down there.
Holtwood.
Conowingo.
Yeah, the Conowingo Dam. That's
Yeah.
the third dam along the Susquehanna there.
That one, that's Route 1.
Yeah, it's the Conowingo, and then up from that's the Holtwood Dam, and then, and I forget what the first one is closest to us.
No, that's not Jay, that's Matt.
Nope.
I don't always hang out with Jay. I mean, I hang out with him a lot, but not all the time. He needs a break from me once in a while. Okay, well, yeah. Have fun with that, Pyro. Are you on the clock right now? Is that why he's texting you? Are you getting paid for that? That's what I'd ask him. You paying me right now?
Which dam, Nix? I've been down to Lock 12, which is where the Holtwood Dam is, and I've walked up and down through there. Conowingo.
No, I've only ever driven across the Conowingo. I didn't even know there was a trail down there.
As far as the Conowingo, I've gone down to the that one park, the Fisherman's Park, where they do tons of people go there bird watching, because there's an island in the middle of the Susquehanna where people will look, for eagles and stuff.
All right, Lane. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it.
Catch you later. Work 6 days a week. Oof.
I'll get it later.
Yeah, Chris, I just did my first video, my first vlog of this year was at the Liberty Dam, and that's got a really beautiful constructed spillway. And they can be intimidating because you have to think, if that thing were to go, I'm screwed. Because those dams are like a couple 100 feet tall with, a couple billion gallons of water behind it.
Yeah, just look at, what was it, Johnstown, Pennsylvania?
Yeah, Johnstown, the big flood there years ago.
That's something I'd like to go out and see and try to figure out.
I think there's a gondola, too, that goes up the mountain, if I'm not mistaken. I did some work out there for my company some years back.
Yeah, trolley graveyards out there, too. I'm like drinking what?
Bolio?
Oh, I'm drinking Wawa green tea. Or Shay calls my jug of pee.
10-inch mile trail. There's a railroad used to build the dam.
Right now I'm in Rudders and Sheets territory, so I'll be stopping at Rudders and getting me some of their awesome chocolate milk.
Redding Reservoir. Oh, is that I don't know if that's the same thing, Chris. Is that the Lake Onalane? Because that's got a real nice spillway coming off that. I forget. And that's not too far from Wiley's Bridge, which is a cool abandoned trestle bridge.
That's up
by the graffiti bridge,
yeah,
that whole area.
Near Redding.
Shoemakersville.
Yeah, Schumachersville. Depending on where you're from.
Yeah.
If you're local or not, how you say it. Ooh, yeah, plumbing, yeah.
God love you.
Sounds like a shibby job. But then again, somebody's got to do it, so. Just like every job, somebody's got to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's one place up, I think it's up 61. There's a trail that goes, an abandoned, I think it's a train trestle like trail. But I want to say there's this like big cooling tower that's right on, I want to say it's right off of 61, but I would love.
Bartram Trail? The one that I did the video of the bridge?
I don't know. I'd have to check that out. I'm not sure.
Is that a train horn? You can put the window down now and turn the key on. I must be hearing things.
Drain cleaning PetSmart Pet Hotel. Oh. No thanks, bud. You can have it.
Well, best thing you can do, Nix, is just get online or get on Google Maps and just start looking around.
Nix, actually, not sure what social media you use, but there's a site that I follow. Let me see if I can find it here on Instagram. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll
No train yet. I do hear a motorcycle, though. I think it just went over the bridge.
Oh, it's called, so put it up to the...
Wrong way.
Yeah, it's called Uncharted Lancaster. Focus there. Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what it's called. Yeah, it's Uncharted Lancaster, and they have this link that you can click that will take you to all these places that you can explore.
Hi, Edith.
Hey, Edith. Yeah, no problem, bud.
Yeah, the chain stores are your biggest clients. Shocker. Coal cracker, slow down with the typing. Are you fat fingering your keyboard again? Now I hear a train. Stand by, guys. Oh, I'm just gonna move the truck.
Yeah, it's coming from behind us.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm not gonna move the truck. Stand by. I'm gonna have these. I got the purple pan hooked up here. Hold on. Sorry for the shakiness.
Yeah, here it is.
Okay, we getting us a train, and we weren't even expecting it. Oh, the echo off the bridge. Wow. At least it's moving slow so you can get it.
Looks like it's just the engine, but still cool.
Looks like there's two of them. Well, they don't have cowbell, but I can always use some more horn. Oh, there's three of them.
Oh yeah, Norfolk Southern. Actually, no, they've got.
Yeah, Rich Discoveries, just in time. Yep.
Oh
no, it is pulling cars. I think we're gonna get more horn. Told you.
Bunch of empty cars.
Yeah, they're like gondolas. Oh, sorry, we got barbed wire right here. What is that light flashing?
Headlights, maybe?
Oh, it's like a giant strobe light or something.
Huh.
Keeps flashing behind me.
Oh yeah, we got quite a train here.
Like, thanks for the call in, Nix. You know, I can totally agree with that, Rich. That's especially when you got this arched bridge right behind us.
The echo coming off it was really good.
Yeah, that was an awesome echo coming off those arches.
What the hell? Wow.
Oh. That noise went all the way down.
Wow. Bumping the brakes there or what?
Maybe. You're there, they hit the throttle. They're speeding up. Yeah, they hit the throttle, they're speeding up. Oh, looks like the end might be coming now. Yeah, it's going faster. Yep, here comes the end. Nope, never mind. We're in a bad spot. I can't see it. I can see the headlights of the cars on the street on the other side underneath.
Yeah, and there's the end of it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's a decent long one.
There's the end of it, coming up. There we go. And there it goes.
That was cool.
Yes, that was a good bonus. Totally unexpected. And I think I left my door open. Or no, the interior light's on. Back to the truck.
I'm probably going to have to skedaddle here.
All right, no problem. Well, it sounds like Matt might be leaving the party here. So
if you keep streaming, I'll keep it
all right.
going when I drive home. Listen.
Yeah, that bridge looks so cool at night.
I'd love to fly the drone at night over this.
Yeah, that would be neat. The Diet Coke can on wheels. I need silver doors.
Alrighty, buddy.
You are heading out?
Yeah, I'm gonna head home, but I'm gonna keep watching or listening anyway. I'll put you in my phone mount.
Okay.
So, but it's good to see you guys, and I'll be listening on the ride home. So,
all right, cool
see you,
deal,
buddy.
See ya.
Thanks for a good time, bud.
Yep. Thanks for having me down.
Yeah, anytime. Let me know about next weekend if you want to get together.
Okay.
I'll come up your way.
All right, sounds good.
All right, see you, buddy.
See ya. All right.
I forgot my water.
Oh, yeah. Now it's just me and all 23 of you. Which technically is still Matt since he's watching. Whew. I gotta crank up the engine and fire up the heat again. I'm cold. Get some heat going again. Wow. I guess I can start making my way home. Got a 2-hour drive, so you guys want to ride along with me? Well, it is winter time. It's inevitable. Just so long as I can figure out how to get out of here and I'm back up on the 30 without GPS, we'll be good. Because once I'm on 30, I'm fine. I know where I'm at. So I just got to figure that part out. And figure out how to get out of here because they got these confusing one-ways. So if I miss anybody's comments while I'm driving, understand that's because I'm driving. I'll kind of glance when I can safely. Well, sure. Yeah. He's out there videoing me leaving. Okay, so I know we came in this direction, so I'd assume to go back out this direction. Stop here on red. You have the roof to yourself. Don't forget, I got an 8-foot bed, so there's plenty of room back there, too. I can seat 5 in the cab if I put the cuddle seat up in the middle. Yeah, there you go. Go sit at the train station for the rest of the night, Rich. I'm gonna guess this way. Well, if we get lost, at least it'll make it for more entertaining drive. I'll eventually find somewhere I recognize. All by yourself? What do you mean? Yeah, stay on my side of the road, maybe? Keep going that way, okay. Oh, look, signs for 30. Hey, look, here's my exit. Hi, Lisa, how are you? Can I get out? Nope. Now I can. Turbo, engage. Doing good, doing good. Just started off with a random live stream with Matt. You just missed him. He's heading home, and now I'm heading home too. So figure I'll keep you with me for a little bit of the ride anyway. Oh yeah, this truck sounds great for 296,000 miles on it. Yeah, it has a little clunking noise in the front end, but I figured that out. The little spring or plastic spring spacers, I'm missing 3 out of 4. So got to get those taken care of. Yeah, it is. I don't even listen to the radio. I just listen to the sound of the engine. Radio's on. Oh, it's breaking it. Oh, I'm sorry. I do have the Purple Panda mic on, so that's right below my chin. How about now? Can you hear me better now? Try to slide it up my hoodie string here a little bit. I did when I was getting on the highway. Yeah, I'll give you a little bit. How's this? Well, Coal Cracker, you rode in this truck. You know what it sounds like. Much better? said, I gotta find the rudders. The first rudders I find, I gotta stop and get some of their chocolate milk, because their chocolate milk is the best, in my opinion, anyway. I know there's over there on the right, not the sheets. Not the sheets of the Turkey Hill. I think I might be out of the rudders area now. Oh well, next trip. I don't know about you guys, but I have this thing where if I come up to a ramp like that and somebody's urging to get on, I get over so they can get on the highway, and then once I'm past safely, I move back over. But I know when I try to merge on a ramp, nobody moves over. They just, nope, my lane, screw you. I mean, unless I can't get over because there's too much traffic in the left lane, then I'll just slow down, let them in. But, or if they're moving slow enough, I'll speed up and get ahead of them. But it all depends on the situation. But generally, if it's clear, I'll move over and give them room. Oh, we're losing Julie. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good night. Yeah, the proper way to do it, but nobody does the proper way anymore. Everybody just does what they want. Wonder where road rage comes from. Actually, I got video on my way down. I got video of a guy in a Chevy diesel went into the exit lane, blew past all the traffic, and then cut across to this lane that I'm in now and took off and was just weaving through traffic. I mean, he had to have been doing 80 miles an hour plus. Like, what is the reason for that? And I got it on video. I got it on the, I had the Osmo Action on the windshield, so I got it on video. So that might end up in one of these two videos for today. From today, I should say. Unless I just start compiling all that kind of stuff up and just do a video of idiot drivers. I use my signals. That's like high beams. That's one of my biggest pet peeves too. Probably a quarter of the people driving at night anymore leave their high beams on. They don't even turn them off. Even if you flash them, they don't turn them off. Like, I've gotten to the point where I don't even flash them anymore. I just turn mine on too. Like, okay, you're gonna blind me, I'm gonna blind you too. And then they turn them down. Then I'll turn mine back down. If they don't, I just leave mine on until I pass them. So you get home 35 seconds earlier. Yeah, exactly. Like, what, really, what are you gaining by doing that? You're just, one, you're making yourself look like an idiot to other people. Two, you're endangering yourself and other people's lives. You know? All it's going to take is another person who, you know, either isn't paying attention or texting or has a weird reaction or some kind of a reaction to that could cause an accident, or even that person loses control of their vehicle because they're going too fast and they're weaving too much and they hit loose gravel or whatever and they lose control of their vehicle. Now they've slammed into 3 cars, caused a big accident, and is that 35 seconds really worth that? To me, it's not. Yeah, you're right. It is everywhere. And it just seems to be getting worse and worse. It's not getting any better. But also part of that problem too is they're making these vehicles, the newer vehicles are going faster and faster and faster, and you don't even realize you're going that fast. Like, I mean, just looking out the windshield here in the road, how fast do you guys think I'm going right now? Well, I'm slowing down now because traffic's slowing down in front of me, but 60. Yeah, right now I'm doing 60. I was doing 65 when I asked that. I was just doing like around probably like 66, 67. But like Laura's car, for example, whenever I drive her 20, yeah, the video always slows it, makes it seem like it's going slower. Whenever I drive Laura's car, because of how quiet it is and the acceleration in it and everything like that, you're just cruising along and you think you're doing 50, 55, and you look down and you're doing 80 and you're like, whoa, holy crap, quick, slow down. Like, you don't even, it doesn't feel like it with these newer cars. So half the people don't even realize they're going as fast as they're going because, of course, they don't look at their gauges and their speedometers and stuff. They just go with the flow or drive the way they want to drive. Yeah, I know that feeling, Rich. Between being a volunteer firefighter and towing it for as long as I have, you see some stuff that really makes you think with driving. It really opens your eyes to things. You know, things that most people would never imagine seeing. That if they did see it, they would probably open their eyes too and think about their driving habits. All right, Pyro, thanks for stopping in. Have a good night. Don't work too hard. Let's see here. I'm signaling. I want to get over, but the guy behind me wants to go faster than me, when all he has to do is move over to the left lane and go blowing past me just like that. And here comes another one. Jeep blind, just far right lane, now he's passing on the left. What is the point of that, really? Well, now they're YouTube famous. Their crazy driving antics are now on YouTube. This is a goofy ramp too. I don't know who designed this one. Oh. This guy doesn't know where he's going. So yes, this is still considered Lancaster area where I'm at. I'm now getting on to 222 off of 30. So I'm going to be heading north on 222 towards Reading. guys still with me? Oh, Stephanie's back. Welcome back. Alright, you guys are still with me then. At least nobody was chatting. The chat froze, so I didn't know if I lost signal or not. Usually through here, it's pretty good. The signal's pretty good. I know once I get above Reading, there's going to be an area where I'll probably be done before then, because I know that's a dead signal area. Wow. Oh, that car's from California. Oh, okay, cool, Stephanie, thanks. Appreciate that. Oh, Lisa, by the way, I'm wearing one of those long sleeve t-shirts today. I've been wearing them a lot. They're helping keep me warm. Thank you again for those. Left lane behind me has got those really bright, super bright headlights that are shining in my mirror right in my left eye. Yeah, it's definitely helped keep me warm. They're very handy this time of year. The one behind him's got his high beams on. Oh, and he's got those light up valve stem caps. Look at the front wheel, the left front or the right front wheel. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but the valve stem cap is lit up and is changing colors as it's going around. That's so cool. I want them for my truck. We're heading back to my neighborhood. We're down in Lancaster right now. I was down in the York area with Matt, and yeah, I forgot, Matt, there's no rudders up this way, so I'm all I have are sheets until I get back to Wawa land. So much for my chocolate milk. But yeah, Lisa, I'm heading back home. Got about a little less than a 2-hour drive, probably about an hour and a half now at this point. Oh, that guy couldn't figure out which lane he wanted to be in. He wanted to take his half out in the middle. said, I'll have to watch for those in the near future on both of our channels. A lot of walking. Yep, just fly over in this lane, just slam on your brakes. Let's show those Chevys what a Ford can do. As they're both getting off the exit. And we'll tuck back in behind this Ford. So aside from watching me drive, what's everybody up to tonight? Foosball, huh? I can't watch foosball. Mama says foosball's the devil. Cleaning an antique vending machine. No, that thing's pretty cool, Rich. To see that all cleaned up in your basement, that's gonna look cool. Especially if you get the key and can open it up, that's gonna be neat. Where am I? I am currently on Route 222 in Lancaster County, heading towards Reading. Basically heading towards the direction to home from the York area. About to pass the exit for Ephrata. Hey Jerry, what's going on, brother? How you been? Yeah, Edith, I got the heat cranked right now. My feet were starting to get cold. Now my legs are nice and toasty. Probably at about 64.3 seconds I'll be turning it off because I'll be sweating. One cool thing about that, it's not going to the scrapyard now, Rich. You saved it and it's gonna continue on Even if it's repurposed as something else, at least it'll still be around for future generations to see. I'm coming back from the York area, Jerry. I'm on 222, heading towards Reading area right now. You missed it. If you would have been here, what, 20 minutes ago, you would have seen the train. We caught a train, Norfolk Southern, down along the in Columbia, along the river. Pretty much all day, and not a single train went by. And of course, we're just doing a live stream in a parking lot, and a train goes by. You'll have to catch it in the replay. Nope, there's another one trying to take their half out of the middle. Oh, no wonder New York. New York and a Mercedes. And another New Yorker behind them. And now they're going to slow me down. Ay, ay, ay. That Mercedes must have 70 steering or something. It's all over the road. I don't know what's going on in this state anymore. I'm sure we are, but it's Pennsylvania. People don't care here. We went to a couple locations that Matt wanted to show me, and didn't want to spoil it, so got to kind of wait for the videos to come out as to where we went. Just a random, he had time off or time today, so he asked me about coming down, so came down. Oh, I can only imagine LA. You know, it was a childhood dream of mine to go to California and see California. Now with everything going on out there, you couldn't pay me enough to go out there to see it. I would like to go to Utah though, Nevada, and see all the Arizona. make it with the stream that far. Once I get up to where, pretty much once I pass Reading, you'll see the traffic will get less. It usually thins down before I get this 2-lane. Sorry, that was a rough patch of road there. This 2 lanes will go, or the 4 lanes will go down to 2 lanes, and it'll basically go from highway to like backcountry road, just like that. It turns into Route 12 and goes up into Pricetown. It's kind of interesting how that works. That's Pennsylvania for you. I mean, New York, upstate New York, and different states, I've seen that too. You're just driving along, it's like a highway like this, and then all of a sudden you're on a 2-lane back road. And you're like, when did that happen? Okay, so here's a question that has pretty much already been answered by me being out and doing stuff on this lockdown stuff. Okay, so they tell you not to go anywhere. They tell you to stay home. They tell you to only go out and do what you need essential, and that's it, and otherwise stay home. But who's out there enforcing it? How do they know? You know, I've been pretty much the entire year, that whole entire time that this pandemic has been going on, I've been going out, I've been going and working, I've been going to the stores, I've gone to restaurants and went in and sat down and ate at restaurants. There's nobody enforcing it. Police aren't just like pulling everybody over and checking to make sure they got masks on, checking to see where you've been. There's nobody enforcing it. So, I mean, it's a choice. If you want to stay home because you're told to stay home, that's your choice. But me, I choose to get out. I can't stay at home. I'm cautious, I'm careful, I wear my mask when I need to, I use hand sanitizer, I wash my hands, I do everything I can, you know, to keep myself protected, and so far so good. I've made it through this whole pandemic and not been sick, so I'm not going to stop enjoying my life and doing what I want to do because somebody tells me that I have to. It's just, this is the thing about, I know whoever was saying about being on lockdown in Canada, you know, that's one thing about America is we have the freedom to choose what we want to do, not what we're told to do. And that's just my feelings on it. If you don't agree with it, that's fine. I don't hold that against you. You can believe and feel and think how you want. Because again, that's another thing about America is you have the right to think and feel the way you want. Now, somebody was saying something about Canada too, that Canada was on lockdown. Was that you, Cynthia? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not giving anybody a hard time for doing what they're told. I mean, I'm not knocking you for that. Like I said, to me, you have the freedom to decide whether you want to do it or not. It's not a law, so it's not like I'm breaking the law by being out. So whether it's being enforced or not, you know, I don't see any enforcement on it. And if they do start enforcing it and finding people or arresting people, there better be a law behind it before they start doing that. Because they can't just arrest you without there being a law. It's a recommendation, which means you pretty much decide whether you want to follow it or not. That's another thing too. I make sure that I try to keep my distance from people. I try to follow the 6-foot guidelines and things like that, but there's times where you can't. Like, I was actually telling Laura about it, or I said to Laura last night about going into a Wawa, that I find it funny that they have the giant sticker dots on the floor when you're standing in line waiting to check out that say 6 feet, keep 6 feet distance. But as you walk through the store, there's literally people brushing against you throughout the store. They're walking so close to you, walking past you, they're practically touching you without actually physically touching you. They're that close. But then you go to stand in line and you gotta stand 6 feet apart. It doesn't make any sense. Just like another example of the Wawas in okay, yeah, again, Cynthia, like I said, I mean, who's enforcing it though? Who's going to fine me, in other words? Who am I going to get a fine from? That's the point that I'm trying to get to, is there's no police following me right now, pulling me over and fining me because I'm out driving. They're not enforcing it. At least not in Pennsylvania, they're not. I mean, Jay and I went out to Altoona back in November and didn't have any issues whatsoever. Road's going to get a little rough for a little bit. But yeah, getting back to the other example of Wawa. In the county that I live in, I guess the health department has set a regulation. And to me, just listen to this and tell me if this makes sense to you or not. Because I could go to 2 different Wawas in 2 different counties, and this is how different they are. So the one Wawa in my county, you go and grab coffee. They used to be, like, they have a little coffee island, and they have the self-serve coffee decanters or whatever. I guess you valve on the bottom where you open the valve and it pours into your cup. So they put out plastic, or not plastic, but like the things that you would use in a donut case to, like, almost like, not necessarily tissue paper, but more like wax paper. They put a box of those out. So you can grab one of those so that you can serve your coffee. And then they have the lids in dispensers now, right next to where the coffee is. Where the lids used to be out on the coffee island, where you turn around and do your, hey Mark, what's up? Where you turn around and do your, like, get your sugar, your creamer, things like that. Now the lids are in these dispensers where you have to pull down the dispenser to pull out a lid. And the lids aren't out where the public can just grab them. But the stirrers are, even though they're individually wrapped. The sugar canisters are, that everybody touches. The creamers are, that everybody touches. The other, things, items that are there to mix your coffee with are there that everybody can touch. When you go to the other one that I go to a lot near the McCunchie train platform or train station, that one has the lid dispensers and the lids are out on the coffee island. So to me, it just doesn't make any sense. If you're gonna regulate that lids have to be in a dispenser so that people aren't touching them and that you're grabbing one individually from there, but you turn around and everything else is out where everybody else can touch it, that just doesn't make any sense. I mean, to me, it doesn't. It just, to me, it's just, I look at that and I think about, like, this is how ridiculous this is they're regulating a lid, but not the sugar canister that 20 people just picked up and used to dump sugar into their cup. Or 30 people, or 40 people, or 50 people. I mean, Wawas are busy. They could have hundreds of people going through there in a day's time. And they're open 24 hours, so they could have thousands of people going through there in a day's time. That's the part that doesn't make sense to me. Granted, they also have hand sanitizer there too, so you can use the hand sanitizer, but that's just, to me, it's just, again, my opinion. Yes, there's a virus. Yes, there's a pandemic, but to me, the numbers are padded. They're taking it way out of proportion, in the U.S. at least, because of, now again, I don't like getting political, but it was all because of the election. It was all a political thing. Hey Adam, what's up? Sorry if I'm missing anybody's comments. Like I said, I'm driving, so it's kind of hard to see them as I drive, but I'm trying to catch what I can. So what I was saying earlier about how we're going to be going to 4-lane highway to basically a 2-lane country road that's coming up here very shortly. Like after this bend and a little bit of a straightaway, you'll see the difference in the road. I'm doing good, Adam. I just spent the afternoon with Matt. Did some filming, so we got some more footage for videos to come out. Well, you are going for a ride right now with me, Mark, and 27 other people. Yeah, I agree, Cold Cracker. But what I was saying earlier was basically the way that, and yeah, you can see right here, right lane ends. So now it's going to turn into Route 12 and it takes you up in, what, half a mile. It's going to go from 4 lanes to 2 lanes. And it's going to be like a completely different world. It's like going from highway to back road. Just like that. I find it funny, interesting, cool, and funny all at the same time. Because I like going this way. It's like a more So, can you guys still hear me? That's a good question. How many handle the hand sanitizer? That is true too. guys get finicky through here because sometimes I could be on the phone. Sometimes that it'll stay connected. How about now? Seems like I got signal back. Yeah, I'm in a dead zone. I knew this was going to happen in this area because I lose signal through here pretty much every time I come through here. So I'm going to keep it going. If it will stay going to get through it, then we'll keep it going. If not, then that'll be the end of the stream whenever it cuts out. Turn. Yeah, see what I mean about this 2-lane road now? Where we're going, we're coming home from the York area, Mark. It's down hanging out with MattPG today, doing some videos. Yeah, I definitely agree with that, Diane. I mean, I'm not saying anything about not keeping yourself protected, clean, sanitized, all that stuff, but it's just my point is I think part of it is just embellished a little more than it should be because of the fact of they tell you certain things and then you go out and you see different things that don't add up to what they're telling you. That was the point that I was getting to. Yeah, I definitely felt the burn today. My feet. Did a lot of walking. I think it was like my counter on my phone said over 23,000 steps today I walked. Alright, so we may encounter another dead zone up here, so hopefully I can keep you through that as well. So just hang in there, you know. See what happens. Yeah, I got my mask is right here to my right, hanging from my visor. Every time I go into a public place, it comes off the visor, goes on my face, and as soon as I walk out, it goes right back on the visor. I'm not one to drive. I don't need to drive with it on. I just don't think that's... I mean, I can see some of the point to that. If you're in a car with somebody else, yeah, you're not 6 feet apart. But, I mean, this cab is so big that there's more than enough room. I mean, there's plenty of space between me and the passenger. So, but some cars, they're tight. You're closer together. Heck, I just bought one of those years ago, and I got a Cobalt instead. Drove it. The sale carbon dioxide. So, I mean, talk about it anymore. Actually, yeah, I see it more often lately I've seen quite a few people just today, as a matter of fact, driving with masks on. I get more of a laugh out of the people who are driving in a vehicle by themselves with the mask on. It's like, what, are you afraid of yourself? Are you afraid of catching the virus from yourself? That's like, what's the point? You're by yourself in your own vehicle. Yeah, I can imagine, Diane, what you've seen. Like it was like Rich and I were saying earlier, having been in a volunteer firefighter a good portion of my life and tow truck driver, we've seen our fair share of stuff that most people wouldn't want to see, put it that way. Mark knows. He towed. He's seen his stuff. Yeah, no, I'm in the Silver Bullet, Mark. I'm not in a tow truck right now. I personally can't stand the mask. Laura and I went to Cabela's yesterday, and we probably spent, I don't know, an hour and a half in there or so. And it just got to the point where I was like, all right, we need to go. I got to get out of this mask. Like she calls it, like when she's at work, she has to wear her mask at work too. But when there's no customers in the store, she'll either pull it down or take it off, and when she does, it's like an airgasm. She has an airgasm because it seems like that's what it's like. Yeah, that too. My glasses steam up. It's like, I know you're supposed to have it over your mouth and your nose, but I can only have it over my mouth because if I put it over my nose, then I can't see. So then now I'm gonna walk into people because I can't see them. So it's like a no-win situation. It's either I breathe on them or I walk into them. I don't know which is worse. I don't know. Like I said, there's just too many ifs, what ifs, variables, things that don't make sense. There's just too much going on with that right now that I don't know. But anyway, let's talk about something else. There, thank you, Diane. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to make others laugh. That's my goal in life, is to put a smile on somebody's face or make Darth Vader mask. How about Dark Helmet? That one you can flip up and breathe once in a while. And drink your coffee through the little round screen on it, so it goes hot. Much too hot. Mark, promise me you wouldn't tell the people that. It's still at the parking lot. Matt's closer. He can come get you. How's the bridge looking still? Is it still nicely lit up? Oh, losing internet again. Mark. For those of you who don't know, Mark Chapman here, who's in the chat, I've known him for what, 7, 8 years now? It's been a while. We used to tow together. We used to work at the same company and tow together. So that's how we know each other. That's why we can joke around with each other like that. We just have that friendship and bond. Yeah, no, he's definitely not shy. It should be good now. I think I've pretty much gone through all the dead zones now, so there may be one or two, maybe one more, I don't know, but because normally the road I'm on right now, I wouldn't be driving going this way. I'd be off to our left on the back roads. There's dead zones out there, so I went this way purposely, hoping that the signal will stay with us going this way. So plus this is a, you know, higher mile per hour speed road, where the other way would have been windy, twisty, you know, lower speed limit, hilly, mountainous, trees. You know, the roads I kind of like, so. I don't know, Jerry. I don't really pay attention to it because I have Verizon and I have unlimited data, so I'm sure it does, but since I have unlimited, I don't worry about it. It doesn't seem to slow anything down or affect my service at all. Hey Frank, you made it. I was just thinking about you because somebody was saying that they were still back at the parking lot. I want to know if I can come back and pick them up. And I was thinking about the last time you were riding in the back of the truck, so. Yeah, so Jerry, it would probably, whatever your data is, I'm not sure how, you know, it would eat into your data for sure. Unless you were somewhere where you could hook the Wi-Fi, and if you're on Wi-Fi, then it doesn't affect your data. But being as I've, you know, been driving where I've been driving, I don't have the option of Wi-Fi, so. Yeah, Frank, you can have the back seat. It's warmer in here. I think there's room to squeeze you in there yet. This is kind of one of the neat things I like about this area too, is like you see where I'm driving, it's pretty well, I mean, yeah, there's houses and stuff, but it's pretty well dark and rural and back road and country setting. And then as you drive, oh, Rich is leaving? Thanks for stopping in, Rich. We'll catch you later. And of course, somebody's trying to call me as I'm live streaming. As we're driving here, you'll see we'll come into the town of Boyertown, and it'll be more town-like, I should say. I was going to say city-like, but it's not really a city. It's a town. It's a borough. But, you know, you'll get more of the street lights and buildings and sidewalks and things like that. And then as you get through the other side of it, it goes back to this again. And then you'll just drive along, and then another little town will pop up, and then you'll drive through that with the lights and the sidewalks, and then you'll go back out to the dark country like this. It's one of the things I like about this part of Pennsylvania. It's really, really cool. This is actually, Jerry would know this is Route 73. This runs all the way down into Philadelphia. It's actually considered Philadelphia Pike. They call it Philadelphia Pike in this area. Yeah, I've driven past that, Jerry. Actually, I do want to get there sometime and actually go in there. I haven't been in there yet, so there must be a cop up ahead. And then also you got the Colebrookdale Railroad, and there's also a car museum in town. I thought my phone was plugged in. I guess not. I gotta plug my phone in, guys. Hold on. Battery's at 15%. Once I find my charger. Where did it go? There it is. Yeah, I've never been to that either, and shockingly, I have a friend who is a member or volunteers with that, who's also the president of the Upper Perk Historical Society for Railroad. So I'm supposed to get with him at some point and do some of the Perkiomen line stuff with him. We haven't been able to make that work yet, so. Yeah, Boyertown Car Museum, I think it's called. I actually got a pamphlet up here on the dash that I got yesterday, walking out of Cabela's. I heard that's been closed since the showstopper. So as we come up around this bend here, we'll start to come into town. And you'll see what I mean in the difference of, darkness, country to town life. And there's some pretty old historic buildings in this town too. This definitely has some history to it. There's a theater that I got to look into that Emerald Sound Productions told me about, that burned down years ago, that had a big story behind it with the amount of deaths. I think I wanted to look into that and do a video on that at some point. I missed some of your comments here. They froze. Huh? Watch for zombies. Nice. I'm distracting most of southern Missouri? Well, that's pretty good, I guess. Yeah, let me actually, there you go. I think that train store is right through this block here. It's right along here somewhere. This Colebrookdale, I think, is behind these buildings on the right. Yeah, right here. Model but not. Okay. I haven't been in this location. I was in their old store down the road in Gilbertsville, but I haven't been in this one. I didn't even know that they were still around until, I don't know, a while ago. I drove through and I saw it. So, yeah, that's definitely on my list of places to go sometime soon. And that's where Colebrookdale is, right where the tracks are. Back behind the buildings on the right. Night, Carol Ann. Thanks for stopping in. And Lisa's leaving too? Who's leaving? Oh, Lisa's leaving. Thanks for stopping in, Lisa. There's another one with his high beams on. I'm sure you can see that big glowing blob in the middle of the screen. Oh yeah, Caroline is going too. Okay. And my comments freeze again. You know, I wish the comments could, like the lettering could just be a little bit bigger. Just so I can see them better, because they're hard to see while you're driving. Actually, I'm going to jump on Route 100 here. So just across the bridge is Gilbertsville, which was famous for Zerm's Farmers Market, which is now closed. It's been closed for, I think, at least over a year. It might be almost 2 years now. So, Coal Cracker, I think you've been there. You know what I'm talking about. I'm sure Mark's been there. Oh, that's good. You're all sleep driving for me then, instead of me sleep driving. Because you're all safe at home, so... Well, most of you anyway, probably. That would be helpful, yeah. Project the comments on the windshield right in front of me. That way I can keep my eyes on the road. That would be even better. We need to come up with that, patent it, and get rich off it. How's that sound, Scott? Adam's still awake, yep. Yeah, guardrails. Yeah, but most of the roads I drive don't have guardrails. Sounds good to you. I figured so. Yeah, I figured you were, Mark. I figured you'd been there. Coal Cracker and I went to the Q Mart a couple weeks ago. He hadn't been there in, what, years, you said? It's not the same. I mean, when I was a kid, it was a farmer's market. Now it's a market. I mean, you can get anything there, anything cheap, anything, you know, under the sun, anything seen on TV. I mean, you name it, they have it. That was pointless. So this is dumb too. You got an exit ramp or an on-ramp coming to 2 lanes merging to 1 all at the same time. Oh, hey, you guys can see one of my favorite diners up here on the right. It's one of my and Laura's favorite places to eat. It's called the Americana Diner. It's got you can kind of see it there on the right. It's got blue neon theme, 50s theme to it. Right there. Which they're not time. I think it's the same owners. They have another place up here called the Bel Air, which is kind of like a ice cream shop, but you can get food there too. And one of the booths in there is it's not real, it's fiberglass, but it's a 57 Chevy Bel Air nose, fenders and headlights and grill, that when you sit in the booth, you're basically sitting on the fenders. Plus they have an actual 57 Chevy 4-door Bel Air on the roof as a display piece, which is right here on the left in the dark. Can't see it, but they're closed for the winter. Oh, have you, Adam? That's awesome. Yeah, I love going there. They do have good food. Pick you up a new truck. I don't have a trailer with me. Yeah, there you go. Washington Growing Pub, that's packed right now. Those people aren't afraid to be out. I am shocked that I did not lose you guys back there in those dead zones. I still have you guys here. There's a car on a pole by 248 in Perryville. Oh, really? I know the Riverwalk Saloon has an old Chevy pickup truck out front as their sign, but it's not on a pole, it's on an actual like ramp up in the air, because you can see the headlights from the turnpike at night. The headlights are on. When they're open, the headlights are lit up. It's pretty cool. I actually have pictures of that. Maybe I'll throw them in a video sometime. Or throw that in the video sometime. Oh, well, I appreciate that. I'm stubborn at things too, so, you know, that happens. And then right here on the right, I don't know if any of you have heard of this. This is Jake's Flea Market, which is open from April till December, and it's only open on Sundays. So a lot of people go there to sell stuff and buy stuff. No, we're right under the junkyard by the turnpike. It's now what is that called? Place out of New York owns it now. Can't think of it. Now we're coming into the town of Bally, which the speed limit drops to 35 here, and the police like to sit right here at the Chevy dealer. They like to blend into the parking lot as a car on the lot. Except for the fact that they have big reflective police on the side of it. When their headlights shine on it, you see them sitting there. Yeah, they'll tuck in right here, right at the entrance. And I've seen them already where this pickup truck's sitting at the front door. I just passed it, but back when I did that video of the Christmas on the Hill on Anthony's Mill, there was a house back here that Alan from Revenge of the Apocalypse would be jealous over because the whole yard was full of Christmas inflatables, including the backyard. Like, you had to pull into the business parking lot next to it just to see what was in the backyard. All right, Adam, thanks for stopping in. Pennsylvania is also good for sharp 90-degree turns. Some of them just come up out of nowhere. You got to know the road to know it's there. Otherwise, you just totally miss it and go straight, like this one here. And conveniently, there's a driveway there going straight on this side, but going the other way, there isn't. So. Slide, yep. Yeah, you know, Cold Cracker, you got pretty much the same roads up your way, except you got more hilly, taller mountains and stuff than I do down here. Some places, yes, there are arrows. Back there were no arrows, no. There wasn't markers, nothing. There was nothing to let you know that there was a turn there, except the yellow lines in the middle of the road. That's it. so it's... know where the turns and stuff are. There's even times, even if I do know a road, if I'm not paying attention, I'll still forget something, or a turn or a hill, and I'll be like, oh crap, I gotta slow down the last second. But for the most part, I do pretty good. You can't afford paint. Well, make a donation, get a roller, and go out there and paint some lines yourself. Just make sure you're not drinking when you do it, because you want the lines to be straight with the road, not windy, twisty, and all over the place. See that you'd purposely like paint lines off the side of a road somewhere and down a hill. Goodness. I gotta remember to put my phone on Do Not Disturb while I'm doing this. Getting notifications, phone calls, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, like Wile E. Coyote would paint a tunnel on the side of a mountain. Then paint the yellow lines going into it. Phone gonna die? Well, plug it in like I did. All right, Mark, thanks for stopping in. Hope you enjoyed the ride. We'll catch up soon, brother. Night, Mark. No, we're almost there. Of course, you know where I'm going, though. I'm not going home first. I need coffee. Yeah, it'd be even funnier is if you paint the tunnel with a steam locomotive in the middle of it coming towards you with the light and everything. That'd be even funnier. Jenny got it. She wins. The only drawback to that is I got to go past my house to get to it, then backtrack to go home, but it's worth it. Truck up like a train. Yeah, could do that. They do make train horns for vehicles, so we could do that. Actually, Alan's got a set on his Jeep. Just got to hook them up yet. crossing over the Green Lane Reservoir, which if you guys remember mine, Matt's, JP's, and Alan's videos of the park, Green Lane Park, that's off to the right. But right now, the reservoir is on my right and my left. Yeah, I got my 24-ounce Yeti cup here next to me, so that'll be my bucket. What the heck? It's a salt truck. I'm like, what is it? Like a spaceship driving at me with all them lights? Bright light, bright light, bright light. And then this is the town of borough of Pennsburg, which if you remember from mine and Jay's live stream the night that he came down back in the summertime, we started it off up here at the where the East Penn locomotives sit. Forget about that sewer grate there. And another one with high beams on. I can't see. Thank you. Gun range. The one up on Route 100 up by Macungie. Before you get into Macungie, that gun range. I think it's some kind of venue for weddings and stuff now. No, by Quakertown. Indoor or outdoor? There's a couple gun clubs in the area. You got Mumbowersville, Trumbowers. Well, that's North Penn Gun Club, Trumbowersville. You got the Milford Township or Milford Gun Club. I think there was one on the other side of Quakertown, out towards Nockamixon. Morewood Gun Club, you thinking of that one? That's over near Tylersport. That's still around, I think. Open to the public. I don't know about that. Not ringing any bells. Was it on Nursery Road right off of Upper Ridge? Because I know there's remnants of a gun club there where Midgard is now, that's a manufacturer for plastic stuff. Well, if you think of it, lot of tiny back roads around here. Actually, we're going to be passing the Mumbowersville one up here on the left. Not this intersection, but the next intersection will be on the left. Yeah, this intersection right here is where the Mumbowersville Gun Club is. That's more like a rifle range. Almost the Wawa. You won't think of it, you forgot. Alright, well. Near Route 63. 63 would be... Well, right now I'm on 663. Could that be it? Or 63 is... that runs up from Green Lane up through Harleysville. That pretty much runs all the way down into Philly as well. Well, for those of you who watched the towing video that I posted the other night, this area should look familiar to you. Because this is where we were driving when that Blazer got stuck between us. Because it was right about up here where he... Actually, it was right in this area right here where he was riding the back bumper of the Jeep and then cut over in front of me. Blazer sandwich, yep. Funny thing is, I used to have a Blazer like that, but it was like a maroonish red. Before I had the Suburban, I had I had the green Chevy truck before that. So I had the Blazer, then the green Chevy truck, then the Suburban, now this. Wawa. Blazer sandwich. Didn't even taste good. Had a hint of rust in the flavor. Alright, yeah, I definitely didn't expect to keep you guys this long. That's for sure. Here you go. I'll pull up by the door so you can people watch. There you go. Well, made it to Wawa. Time to go get my coffee. So, you guys want to sit here and people watch or call it a show? Y'all fall asleep on me again? Okay, we got one vote for watch. Or warch. Don't matter. Yeah, don't matter is not a vote. Come on. No. Gonna scoot, gotta eat something. Alright. Well, bring you back to my ugly mug then for a minute, so I can say goodbye to you. Okay, watch. Now we got 2 watches. 3 watches. Set of eyeballs. Good night, Frank. Thanks for stopping by. Will do. I'll definitely be safe, and I always have fun. Even when I'm not having fun. Alright. I guess you guys want those want to watch, I'll leave you watch so I can run in quick. And get rid of this suction cup mount for you. I don't have the fancy key fob to lock these in here, so I gotta manually lock my doors. Alright, I'll be back. Everybody behave. I'll see what I can do. I only have 2 hands. Fight nice, kids. And guess what I forgot to grab before getting out of the truck? My mask. Got it now. Silence is deafening. You want me to put some tunes on or something for you? Alright, be right back. Cynthia, I can definitely agree with that statement. So, we all good? Oh, look, there's Crocodile Dundee. Anybody catch that? Well, let's see, what do we got? Who wants some chocolate minty goodness? And I got holiday blend. They still have it. Yeah, it can be entertaining to sit here and watch people come in and out of Wawa. Actually, no, I didn't get tea. I have enough to last me till tomorrow, because this will last me the rest of the night, so. Yes, actually, I like pumpkin spice better, but holiday blend is definitely good too. So, the new winter blend that they came out with, that I had that the one day, and ugh, yuck. Power bar. No, I didn't even walk down that aisle. Steamtown, cool. Yeah, I was there back in October, I think. I did a video on what they got going on with the regulations for the pandemic and stuff. All right, just going back through the comments. Yeah, I'm about an hour and a half south of JP. So I'm in the upper end of Bucks County. About an hour north of Philadelphia. Believe it or not, the caffeine, I'm so used to it because I can drink coffee all day and the tea and all that, that I could go home and not even finish that and fall right to sleep. And zonk right out. Oh, here comes Crocodile Dundee again. Hold on. That's not a knife. That's a knife. It's kind of funny. It was just showed Laura that clip last night on YouTube. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm a smoker. I'm trying to quit. So I've been trying to quit since I was 13 when I started. So it's not an easy thing to do. Actually, coffee and cigs don't go hand in hand. Beer and cigarettes go hand in hand. It seems like the more you drink, the more you smoke. Well, that's good. At least you quit. Keep it that way. Trust me. That's not fun coughing up nasty stuff, and yeah, believe me. I wish I would have never started. You know what? I can live without the cigarettes. I can't live without the coffee. especially the holiday blend. It's just so good. Oh, I don't drink that much. I drink sociably, occasionally. I don't really drink, like like my Halloween party. That is like a rare occasion that I drink as much as I did that night. But I knew I wasn't going anywhere because I was at home, so all I had to do was make it in the house, and I was fine. If I made it in the house and got in my bed, I was good. Which I did, so. And I really didn't have, yeah, that was almost over a year ago, so I don't remember how many I had. No, I don't drink iced coffee. I can't drink coffee cold. I can't stand iced coffee. I don't really even, like, if I have soda at a restaurant or something like that, or McDonald's or anything like that, I order it with no ice. I just don't like the ice, because the ice waters it down. I like the full flavor of it, so. I guess you could say I drink it straight from the tap, I don't know, or from the, what do you call it, the fountain. So whatever temperature it is when it comes out of there is how I drink it. But we've been going for 2.5 hours, so I think I'm gonna wrap this up here, and thank you all for watching. Glad you all enjoyed the drive and seeing Matt and hanging out with us for the time that we got to hang out together. So we definitely had a good day. We had some, like I said, we did a lot of walking, so we definitely got exercise. No short supply of exercise today, that's for sure. So I'll definitely sleep good tonight. So yeah, it wasn't actually that bad. It was, normally I get a little stressed out with that drive because of some of the highway driving, the way people drive, but I think you guys actually helped keep me calm. So that was good. I mean, there was a couple moments, but I just pay attention more to the road and you guys, that I wasn't really paying attention to them. But on the way down, there was a couple moments where I was like ready to like throw stuff at people just because of the way they drive. But all right, glad you enjoyed it. That one question though, Matt, I don't know, maybe you can answer that. Did the thumbnail come up of the bridge? Or is it showing the thumbnail, like I was telling you earlier, is it showing a thumbnail of the last live stream? Okay, cool. Yeah, Jenny, traffic normally isn't that good on that route. It's especially during the day. But with, not as many people traveling as people did before. I mean, there were times that I would drive down there and I'd get so worked up over, people cutting me off left and right and flying past me like there's no tomorrow. It's like, it's kind of why I really don't like driving jobs anymore, because the last job that I had, I drove and drove and drove. I mean, I spent more time in the work van driving to jobs that by the time I got to the job, I was so stressed out driving through, busy areas like Philadelphia and New Jersey, sometimes New York City. Very, very rare that it was New York City, but there was a couple times. And those couple times was in rollback yet, so that wasn't fun. You know, it seems like the bigger the truck you're in, the more of a target you are, the more people want to mess with you. Which, back in the days of when I first started driving and growing up, yet even, you know, you respected big trucks, you gave them space, you allowed them to make their turns, you didn't cut them off, you didn't try to brake check them, you didn't try to run them off the road. You know, it's different times, you know. I know it's kind of pointless for me to even bring it up or talk about it or say my piece about it, because it's not going to change anything. People are still going to do what they're going to do, and that's just how it's going to be. So how bad's the road out front, Jerry? So much for wrapping it up, huh? I just kind of want to sit here and relax for a few minutes. I don't want to drive anymore. Even though it's 10 minutes to go home, I don't want to drive there. Oh, nice. So that's probably going to be a while before they get that done, huh? And I agree with Matt. Yeah, I'd love to come down and do that again. That was a lot of fun. It's not every day that normal people who don't get to run streetcars get to go and run streetcars. That was a lot of fun. It was a fun experience. It was a great day. I got to meet you, Jerry, hang out with Jay and Matt. It was definitely a memorable day. You know, now I gotta go back and watch that video. Especially I need to watch, well, yeah, Matt cut out that part, but the part in the trolley in the woods. I found that bottle. Yeah, I'm already getting behind on this year's videos. I have so much footage from 2019, 2020 that I'm going to end up going through a lot of it and just scrapping it and going back to those locations this year and redoing it again, because some of it's like, you know, older footage where I wasn't talking much and not like I do now, and I wasn't really getting as much footage as I do now, so it was like a little clip here, a little clip there, a little clip here, and I was like, I'm not real happy with it, so that's why I never put it up, never put it together and put it up. So I'm probably just going to delete it all, make space, and start from scratch. I'm not talking about the videos that are already uploaded. I'm just talking about footage that I have of videos that I never edited and put up. So yeah, but wasn't there a part of that you cut out? I know that was the intro, but there was like a part of it that you cut out. Something that I said that you didn't put in there. I can't remember what it was now. But yeah, it was definitely funny. Well, some of it I'm gonna keep, like JP, Alan, and I last week went back and did a revisit on the Ames and the abandoned Acme. I put the Ames video up, but I never put the Acme video up. So what I'm going to do with that footage is, since I didn't get as much footage this time, I'm going to use footage from that time and do a comparison of then and now. So I'm going to use footage from then and then use footage from this year to show the difference between the year. So like that I'm going to do, but some of the other stuff is like, you know, just not worth it. Before that day, yeah, I the first time I actually met Jay in person was right around his birthday in 2019. So it was in March, and that was when I bought his Panasonic camera from him. But him and I had been talking back and forth on Facebook Messenger and before that, and I was already a moderator for him before that. So yeah, I mean, him and I, we just clicked. We have so much in common. There's so many things that we both like, that we were actually just talking about this the other day, that there's so many things that we both like that we can relate to, that we can, like, he can say, hey, you want to go video this? And I'll be like, oh yeah, hell, let's do it. Or I'll say, hey, you want to go video that? He'll say, oh yeah, let's do it. You know, it's something, we both have those common interests that we'll just go out and do those videos together, where it's not like one person likes it but the other person doesn't, or one person wants to do it and the other person just goes along and is bored or isn't happy with it, or, you know, whatever. So definitely I can say that every adventure that I've been on, with the exception of a few, there's not many that I don't like, I don't hold in my memories. And now 2018, it was 2019 when we first started. It was actually 2000, well, let me think. When did I have my hernia surgery? I think that was 2018. Yeah, Gettysburg was the first time meeting Matt, I think, right? No, Naog, you're right. You're right, Naog was the first time, because I bought your Gi Light, which is still in the bag. Yeah, so that was Naog. And then I video bombed Alan's video with the Dixie horns and blue. It was, I don't even remember when the surgery was. It was either 2017 or 2018. I can't remember. But 2019 is definitely when, it had to have been 2018, because that's when I was laid up watching the videos. That got me into watching Jay's videos. And it started off with just watching the videos, and like, I never even subscribed to any channels at that point until watching his videos. That's when I started to catch on to the subscribing and helping support channels and commenting and doing that. I never did any of that before that. I would just watch videos. I wouldn't even like them. I would just watch them and that's it. But he definitely opened my eyes to more of the YouTube world and how it works, and how it works with supporting people and channels, and getting me into it myself. And like, he even says it, you know, I've come a long way in a short amount of time, even with the fact of sitting here right now talking in front of this camera to you guys. Before even getting on YouTube or being even in his videos and stuff, I was so camera shy. I didn't even like having my picture taken. Like, I didn't even like looking in the mirror in the morning. That's just how bad it was. So I was very self-confident about myself and how I look and everything. So the last thing I would do is get in front of a camera and do a 2 hours and 45-minute drive stream home from York. You know, I wouldn't do that. Now I'm so comfortable with it, it's just becoming a second nature to me. Like, it's just another part of my life that I do during the day. And you know, I definitely have him to thank for it, and everybody else that I've met along the way, and Alan and Matt and, you know, Adam and all those guys. I've just everybody that I've met up with. Like I said, there's a few. It is what it is. I'm not getting into it, but, you know, they're most part the positive ones that I've met that have been there as friends, there as a support system, being able to be their friends and support them as well. Those are the moments that I definitely enjoy and cherish and will hold on for a lifetime. So, there. Yeah, I was awkward too with my videos. Like, I wouldn't show my face. I wouldn't. That's why I said a lot of that older footage I didn't even put up, because it was just like me holding the camera, looking at something and not even talking about it. Or maybe I'm talking to somebody else in the background, so you hear me having a conversation with somebody else. I'm not even talking to the camera or saying anything about what we're looking at, or, you know, anything like that. So that's why I don't use that. Thank you, Diane. I love you guys too. I mean, you guys have been awesome with helping support the channel as well too. So I definitely wouldn't be here without you guys watching and enjoying the content that I put out. So definitely looking forward to a lot more adventures, a lot more fun, and more videos. Bringing you guys more videos. So, you said these guys that I work with, they're more than just work with. They're friends. They're, you know, go-to people. They're pick up the phone and just talk to randomly whenever, you know, about whatever. You know, it's definitely a good thing. Yeah, definitely, I agree, Matt. And I try to be genuine. There's no reason not to be genuine, you know. I have no reason to fake anything. I have no reason to put on too much of a show or anything like that. Hey, Jamie, what's up? Yeah, you're only 2 hours and 49 minutes late. You missed the train, you missed the bridge, you missed the drive home. You missed a lot. You have to catch the replay. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? Yeah, the train was random. We weren't expecting that because, like I was saying earlier, you'll hear it when you see the replay, that Matt and I pretty much spent the whole day near tracks and not a single train went by. And then we pick a random time in a parking lot to do a random live stream, and 20 minutes into it, half an hour into it, well, 20 minutes, about 10, 15, 20 minutes into it, I hear a train whistle. He hears a train whistle. We both look at each other and we go, son of a bitch, there's a train. So we jump out of the truck and run across the parking lot to get to the fence where the tracks are to get the train going by. So it was a pleasant surprise. Yeah, I know that, Matt. You've said that before, and it's, it feels good to know that we've gotten that bond, but at the same time it kind of bums me a little bit that you don't have that connection with those people that are 15 minutes away. If that makes sense. But yeah, I know the feeling. I mean, I'm kind of guilty of it myself with local friends too, and it's not that I don't want to be around them. Things just haven't worked that I'm able to get to spend time with them. So I definitely want to. I just got to juggle the time to make it happen. Yeah, that's usually what happens for me too, Jamie. That's usually when you're not expecting it. I don't know. I know it was the line that runs through Columbia on this side of the river. That's all I can tell you. It's not. I'm not sure what that would be called. What line? I would assume it runs towards Baltimore because it runs down along the river. So I'm not sure without going on the maps and seeing where it goes. I'm sure it goes up into Harrisburg too. So. Yeah, I agree with that too, Matt. That's kind of one of the reasons why I got rid of Facebook, because I had like over 500 friends on there, and I probably knew 20 of them and interacted with 6 of them. Yeah, it was in PA. So well, that's not the reason why I got rid of Facebook. There's other reasons, but there's many reasons, put it that way. I'm just sick of it. That I could definitely live without. That I definitely do not miss. I haven't had any urges to go and check it. Nothing. Just because it's deactivated. It's not deleted. It's deactivated. So I can reactivate it at any time. I just choose not to. Eventually, one of these days, I'm going to go through and sit there and pull all my pictures off of it, and delete everything, and then just delete the whole thing and just be done with it. I just haven't had the ambition to do it yet. Yeah, I am working. I do need to come up with an email. So once I do that, I will put that in the description of the videos like Jay does. So that way, you can email me. So that is in the works. And I'm also working on a P.O. box too. So just trying to come up with funds for all this stuff. Because like I said, I haven't had a job in over a year or so. I'm scraping by. Let's put it that way. Well, I can put the shirt size out here for anybody else. It's extra large. That's what I wear. I don't like tight fit. I mean, I could probably wear a large. I can get away with wearing a large, but I don't like the tight fitting. I don't like it tight up against me. I like extra large because it gives me room, I don't know. I just get this weird feeling when stuff's like sucked up to me. I just don't like it. Alan's about an hour from me. I could ask him that, but I know he had offered helping me get a PO box too. So that way it's more local for me, so I don't have to drive an hour to get stuff. Not that it bothers me to drive up there. I mean, there was a time where I was just randomly jumping in the truck and driving up there, and then I'd get up there and I'd text him or call him and like, hey, what are you doing? I'm in your area. Just to get out of my area, because I seem to like to go away from my area more than I like to be here. So yeah, it definitely did work out. So unfortunately, one sad thing about that shirt though, Stephanie, is the letters are starting to peel off of it. I use it as a sleep shirt because it's like really comfortable, and the letters started peeling off it. So I don't know what they used to actually put that on there, but they're kind of peeling off. Yeah, that's the goal, Jamie. That's what I'm hoping for. I definitely want to get to being monetized. It seemed like I was doing good there, and then all of a sudden I kind of hit that lull, because I've been told that that's what happens. You get spurts where you get a bunch of subs, and then you just kind of get this flat line for a while, and then it goes up again. So it's kind of flatlined right now. It's been pretty much, I've been holding around the same numbers for the last week or so, maybe 2 weeks, where it's like up one, down one, up one, down one, up one, down one, up two, down one. That's kind of where it's at right now. It's kind of flatline. So well, it's, I'm definitely not knocking it. Like I said, I love the shirt because it's really comfortable. So I had other shirts too. The tractor club that I was with, those letters started peeling off of those too. So it must be something in whatever the material of the lettering maybe these days that's just not holding up or something, because it almost looks like it's a decal, like a sticker that's just stuck to the shirt, where it seemed like before, like screen printing, it was actually like attached or more embedded into the shirt, if that makes any sense. Now it's just almost like they're just stickers that you just like stick on, even though that's not how it is. It just, that's what it looks like. I think I have to be over 1,000 subs to do the join button too, but I can look into that. Yeah, definitely appreciate that suggestion. I can talk. I thought about that, doing the tractor thing, but one, I have a hard enough time keeping my own running. Two, yeah, I mean, I can fix things, but I'm not one of those pro mechanics that can sit there and just look at it and go, oh, that's wrong with it. You need to replace this, that, and the other thing. And I've never actually gotten into actually tearing apart an engine and being able to put it back together and it run again. So I don't know if I could actually get into that part. Like, I can do the carburetor stuff, the basic stuff, little things like that. So plus all the tractors that I've bought, for the most part, most of them I don't want to get rid of. I bought them because I wanted them. So to get into buying ones that I know I don't want to resell, which again is another issue, is I'm a horrible salesman. I can't sell to save my life, because things that I buy, I turn around and try to sell it to make a profit on it, and I end up losing money on it because people beat me down on the price, that I just finally either cave and give in and say, fine, take it, get out of here, or I just tell them, no, forget it, and then I just keep it. So I'm not a salesman. I can't do the sales thing, so I've never been good at that. There's been times where I got lucky and I made some profit on things from selling it, but you know, it was just pure dumb luck that I actually was able to do it. It seems like I'll buy things for what people are asking, your asking price. I'll buy it, and then I'll decide to turn around and sell it, and I can't get what I paid for it, and I end up giving it away, is basically what I'm not necessarily giving it away, but I'm selling it for a lot less than what I paid for it. So to me, it feels like I'm just giving it away. So if I'm going to do that, I might as well either just give it away or don't buy it in the first place. I can negotiate when it comes to buying. I mean, I did some pretty good negotiations with buying the tractors for the most part. The one Massey Ferguson that I have the video up that I put up last year of me plowing the driveway with, that one I actually gave the guy his full asking price because I felt it was worth it for what it was. Not even including the fact that I drove to Thurmont, Maryland to get it. So I spent an entire day driving all the way down to Thurmont, Maryland, looking at it, buying it, loading it up, and then driving to my friend's house in the Shrewsbury area, hanging out there for a little bit, showing it to him, and then driving home. So, I mean, I left early in the morning. I didn't get home till late that night. But I haven't been able to go out and buy tractors like I was because I, don't have a job. So I did have a lot of fun doing that, though. I will say that was a lot of fun going out and buying those things. It was nice having to go on the trip, buy what I wanted to buy, bring it home, tinker with it, get it running, or if it wasn't running, if it was running, clean it up, make it look nice, almost new again, and take them to the tractor shows and display them and stuff like that. So yeah, it was a nice drive. It was a nice day. I mean, I definitely enjoyed the trip. There were even some that I did overnights where I drove and bought a tractor and then got a hotel room and stayed overnight, and then checked out the sites while I was in the area, and made it a weekend or whatever instead of just driving all day. Thanks, Jamie. I hope so too. I'm sure it will. It's just, patience, having the patience and waiting it out, and letting nature take its course in that direction to get me there. I'm not trying to force it on anybody, or, I guess, I don't know. I probably don't promote like I should, but I don't have Facebook anymore. I don't have Twitter, Instagram. I don't have any of that. I don't really want any of that. So I know other people have shared videos of mine on TikTok and things like that. So that definitely helps, and I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody's help that does help. But like I said, I don't expect it. I don't ask of it. I don't get upset if people subscribe. Awesome. If they unsubscribe, oh well. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. I'll lose one sub and gain 3 more 2 days later. So it's like, whatever. I do what I do, and most people enjoy it. If some people don't, then that's their right to not enjoy it. I can't hold it against them. So not everything I do is for everybody. You know, people don't. There's certain people, like Jay deals with it all the time. There's certain people that'll come to his channel because they want to watch abandoned stuff, and that's it. And then because he's a variety channel, he does other videos, and they don't want to see that. Then they make a big deal about it, and they comment, and then, you know, I came here to see X videos. I don't want to see the rest of the stuff, so I'm unsubscribing. Like, why would you unsubscribe because he's posting other videos? He's a variety channel. That's why I try to say that, and he actually did say that me starting as a variety channel was a good idea because people know what to expect and know that I'm going to be doing a variety of videos, not just one set thing. That's like lately I've been joking around saying it seems like my channel's turning into a train channel because most of my videos lately are train stuff, but it's just one of those things that I like, and I just post them up. So, and it seems to be doing pretty good. I get some good views, and a lot of people like trains. It's amazing how many people like trains. It seems like, you know, the people have a love of trains and cars. You know, cars definitely more than trains, it seems like, but cars have there's always been a love affair with anything with rubber tires. You know, it's vehicles, cars. So sorry, did I see Jenna come in? Hi, Jenna. 3 hours now. I think this is the longest stream so far. Yeah, Jamie, you'll see that too. You'll see certain videos will get better views than others. I mean, it's just how it is. You know, I sat there and I thought about, okay, let's look at the views and go with doing the videos that get the most views. But it's like, that's taken away from my idea of what I wanted to do with the channel and to begin with. So if I just start, I guess, catering to what those views are and just doing those videos, then it's going away from what my intentions were. Because like Jay says all the time, that if you post a video of something that you like, you're gonna attract people that like those videos, that like that content, whether it's 20 people or 100 people or 500 people or 1,000 people. It all depends on what people want to see and what they like. So it's good to experiment with it to see what does better and what doesn't. But for me, I'm not gonna stop doing, you know, this certain content because it's not doing as good as this certain content, unless, eventually if it's really doing that horrible, then yeah, maybe I'll just give it up. But it seems like watching the numbers and seeing where things go definitely helps. Oh, is that true, Jerry? I know that's another thing. I feel bad about this, and I feel bad about it for everybody that I'm subscribed to, because there's a lot of channels that I've subscribed to that I don't even get to watch their videos because there's just so many videos, so many notifications that come through, and it's like I get the notifications like, oh, I gotta watch that later, or I'll definitely check that out later, and then I never get around to it, and then it just kind of gets lost in the mix. And it's like, I feel bad about it because I'm trying to support those who are supporting me, but I'm not. And then I feel bad about it. So, but I do try to go back and at least try to watch what I can when I can. I know I got to catch up on some of yours. I know you've posted some recently that I got to catch up on. Yeah, that's true, Matt. It's like, I keep thinking back to the days where I was laid up with the hernia surgery and I was laying in bed all day, and that's all I could do was watch videos. And I was like, oh, I can watch 14, 16, 18 hours of videos, and that's all I did was watch YouTube. Like, I didn't even watch regular TV. I just watched YouTube. I don't watch regular TV. That's why I'm so out of touch with what's going on out there with the political BS, because I don't pay any attention to it. I don't want to see it. I don't watch it. It just, more stuff stresses me out. I just don't want to deal with it. I just want to be happy-go-lucky, do my thing, bring you guys good content, and whatever's going to happen with that crap is going to happen. You know, there's nothing I can do about it. So what's done is done. There's a few shows that I will actually go and watch, and I'll watch them on demand as opposed to watching them when they actually air. And that's like Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, Oak Island, Curse of Oak Island, stuff on History Channel, some stuff on Discovery Channel. But it just seems like most of that stuff just doesn't interest me anymore. It's like TV isn't what it used to be, or I should say shows on television aren't what they used to be. That's why I think mainstream television, I think as long as YouTube keeps going the way it's going, mainstream television, I think, is going to go away eventually. Probably within the next, whatever years, because less people are watching regular TV and watching more of YouTube and other platforms of being able to stream and watch things that it's not like back in, the days when I grew up and the days some of you grew up, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, where it was like, okay, this special show is going to air at this time on this channel, and there's no reruns of it. So you're there, you watch it. If you don't, you missed it. That's it. Nowadays, you miss it, you can watch it whenever. You just pull it up online, you pull it up on Hulu, you pull it up on YouTube, you pull it up on whatever you can find it on, and then you watch it. Yeah, Deadliest Catch. Ice Road Truckers was another one I liked. I actually have a couple seasons of that on DVD. But there's another thing too. If it's something that like I had interest in, like series and stuff, I just bought the DVDs. I have the entire series of The Sopranos on DVD. I have the entire series of Rescue Me on DVD. I have obviously the entire series of the Dukes of Hazzard on DVD. I got so many DVDs. Like I don't even watch them anymore because it's like I'm on YouTube. I don't even have time to plop in a DVD and sit there and watch it. But yeah, I agree, Matt. Internet did kill the TV, but at the same time, the internet helped with. Oh yeah, I love The Sopranos. I didn't watch it from the beginning, like the first season when it was originally aired on HBO. I didn't start in watching it until I actually bought the second season on DVD, and that's how I started watching it. So I watched it out of order. I started watching it from season 2, and then when I went to season 3, and then I finally found season 1 on DVD. So then, excuse me, I bought the season 1, and that's when I finally got to watch season 1. So then season 2 made more sense. And then I just started collecting them from there, however I could find them. Because back then they didn't like have them, you go to the store and it'd have season 1, 2, and 3 in line there where you can just grab the one you want. It was like, okay, they had stock of season 2, but they didn't have 1 or 3. They had stock of season 4, but they didn't have 1 or 2. It's just weird how they had that. And of course, if you wait until the end of the series, you can buy the box set and have everything and then all the special features and all the extra stuff, but I didn't do that. So 6 Feet Under, that was another good one on HBO. That one I got into. And Big Love. I liked the series Big Love. What else? There was another one on HBO that I liked. I know what VHS and 8-track are because I still have a VCR. I can hook it up to my TV. I don't, but I have a bunch of VHS. I have Back to the Future, all 3 of them on VHS. I have Titanic on VHS. I get a bunch of VHS yet. I have actual recorded, like I have this is another messed up one. I think I've told this story before in live stream or in video. I'm not sure, but I have the Daytona 500 race on VHS that I recorded the day that Dale Earnhardt was killed, because my friend's daughter was born that day, and I recorded the race. It was the only race I ever recorded. I recorded the race so I could see it when I got home, because I went to the hospital to visit with them. And by the time I had gotten to the hospital, they were actually watching it on the little tiny, it was before they had the flat screens on the walls. It was still the little tiny tube screen on the arm that you could pull over the bed and put in front of your face. They were watching, and it was black and white, or a crappy picture anyway. They were watching the aftermath of the race on that when I got there. So that's when I found out about it. So when I got home, I actually went through and watched the race in the entirety through the recording, which of course I was still using the rabbit ears, so there were times where it went fuzzy, so the recording went fuzzy, so I got snow instead of race cars going around a track. But I got the Tony Stewart's wreck on the backstretch, and I got Dale's wreck. So, like I said, that's the only race that I've ever recorded. I've never recorded one since. So. I was a Tony Stewart fan, but it's a shame that I liked Dale Sr. and Jr. after he was gone. I mean, I kind of liked him back then, but I mean, I didn't necessarily follow him like I followed Tony Stewart, but I'm also not one of those, total NASCAR nuts where, I mean, I got some Tony Stewart memorabilia stuff. I got little die-cast cars and things like that, and I have a jacket, but I didn't go like full bore NASCAR this, NASCAR that, I'm just Tony Stewart and that's it. Nobody else exists, Because actually, I started liking Kevin Harvick right away, because Kevin Harvick was the one who drove his car after the wreck and won the next race. So I started following Kevin Harvick as like my second driver. So it was Tony Stewart and Kevin Harvick. I just thought that was a nice, tribute to Dale Sr. is the fact that a rookie driver jumped in his car and won the race. I just really, it touched my heart, so that's why I kind of followed him. When I was younger, it was Ricky Rudd, Davey Allison, who else? I can't remember. Buddy Baker. Anybody remember Buddy Baker? Darrell Waltrip. I liked Darrell Waltrip as a kid. And, as a kid, it was whatever was on their car and whatever color their car was. It didn't matter who the driver was. It was all about the car. Like, oh, it's got Mountain Dew on it. Oh, I like it because it's got Mountain Dew on it. So, yeah, Rusty Wallace. Yep. So, but all right, well, it's time to go. This is probably the longest. This is officially the longest stream now I've ever done. So, and I'm just in rambling mode. So it means I'm getting tired and I need to go home and go to bed. So, But I want to thank you again all for hanging in there with me, all 32 of you now, and chatting with me and sharing memories with me and being supportive of the channel and all of our friends as well. Yeah, I definitely did. That's true, Matt. Can't thank you guys enough for that help. That's definitely a nice boost to help the channel, so I definitely appreciate that. So, and I'm glad I was able to give you some content that you all enjoyed. So, and you're welcome, Diane. Glad I was able to entertain you and help keep you calm in this time of the world. I don't know. So, all right, everyone. Thank you again. Have a good night, day, wherever you're coming from, wherever part of the world you're in, because I know there's people that watch from all over the place, which is definitely cool too. So, places that I probably would never imagine ever going to. Would love to, but like Australia is definitely one place I'd love to go to, but someday. So, I know I say so a lot. I can't help it, but I do that in my videos too. I'll sit there in editing and I'd be like, nope, gotta get rid of that so. I said it 10 times. Nope, gotta get rid of that so. I gotta stop with the so stuff. So I edit out so many so's. It's ridiculous. But all right, guys. Thank you again. Everybody have a good night, day, evening, morning, wherever you're at. Thanks again for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.